My name is Michelle Barres, and I'm here with Pam at Wylie Flower and Gifts, and she wants to take the time to talk to you a little bit about what she does. Some people think a florist is just all about weddings, but you do a lot more than that. So
We do everything.
why don't you tell us some about what you do?
What we do. Well, flowers say it best, first of all. Okay, that they express your emotions and they trigger emotions. For instance, your smell, the sense of smell, is the strongest sense you have of all of them. Over your touch or your feel. I mean, your touch or your seeing or anything. For instance, when I was a little girl, we used to take the water bills here for the water company. And I have adults that come in, and when they come in, they smell the flower shop, and it triggers them coming in and paying their bills when they were little for their water bills for their parents. And most people, when they walk into a flower shop, they say, "Oh, I love that smell." Well, for us that work here in and out every day, we don't smell it. But that's, like I said, it triggers emotions. And it's not all about weddings. We do everyday work. We do birthdays. We do anniversaries. We do get wells. We do sympathy work. In fact, sympathy is one of my favorite parts of the business. Whereas I have designers that wedding is their favorite part of the business. Each time we speak to someone, they're here for a purpose, and we need to find out what that purpose is so that we can best help them get their message across.
Right. And how long have you been in business?
The Wylie Flower Shop has existed since 1947. It was owned 3 times before my parents bought it from them in 1961. Actually, the first 2 owners owned it a very short period of time. The third owner, she owned it for a while. My parents bought the shop after they got out of high school, and then I bought it from them in 1994. So it's been in our family for over 50 years. It's been in business. We're the oldest retail business in Wylie.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's good.
We've been at this location, or this building and the one on the corner, since 1964, I think. So, 2 years ago, coming up 3 years ago, after when we had the bad hail damage, I was in the process of renovating. So we moved the flower shop from the corner building and this building just to this building, so that it streamlined all of our operations straight back, because my delivery room was on this side of the building instead of going out the side building. Now there is a children's store where we were, so people were used to coming in on that corner door to the flower shop, and they still do because they just have it. Anyway, the building on the end is a children's store, and I renovated the buildings upstairs to make 2 loft apartments.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And flowers is not the only thing y'all do here, is that correct?
Right.
You do, it does say gifts in the title. What are we talking about when?
we carry plush animals, we carry cards, we carry plants, we carry different containers, vases. We have a wide variety of crosses. We also carry the Deco willow tree angels, which a lot of people collect. So we do have, I think we have just about every willow tree angel there is, which is a great collection. Including their nativity sets, whether it's the big nativity or the Holy Family or what. Most shops don't carry the whole variety, and we try to carry it for our clients. We do weddings, like I said. When I tell you a story, when I was a little girl, my mom, she would not only do the flowers, but she did everything. She did the rehearsal, she did the getting them down the aisle, she would do the reception, she would do the cake and the punch and the dressing of the tables and the flowers. So she would do the catering. On Friday nights, I was raised on Friday or Saturday nights, going up to people, may I take your plate? I mean, we have the glass plates, we have the silverware, we have the punch bowls and the punch cups.
So you do it from beginning to end?
From the beginning to the end. Well, when I bought the shop from my parents, I decided I didn't want to do the catering anymore. So we don't do the catering, but we've got relationships with other vendors that will take care of it, our customers.
Okay. And if somebody's planning an event, whether it be a wedding or doing something for a business, maybe banquet of some sort, what can you tell them, what can you recommend to them that they need to make it easier for you on what they're looking at? I mean, I can envision a beautiful arrangement, but I need to get that thought to you.
In today's world, there's Pinterest out there. I have brides that come in and they have their Pinterest board, and they show me from this I like this, and from this bouquet I like this, and I like this shape. So we used to pull out all our books and let them look through it. Well, now they have the books at the touch of the internet. So they bring in the swatches of the material to show us the color. They'll bring in their pictures that they want and tell us what they like out of which ones, and we go create from there.
Boy, that made it easier, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes it's not that easy to see. You know, if you're picking and choosing out of each arrangement, well, those flowers may not go together and look like you're wanting it to look.
Right.
So we have to educate the person as to what this will look like, if it will look good or if it doesn't, because we still want to get their overall theme.
Right.
So.
Well, you did my daughter-in-law's bouquet, and it turned out beautiful.
Thank you.
Good little rhinestones on the rose petals, and really dressed it up.
And so she loved it.
She loved it, and then she hung it in my hall closet and was hairspraying it for 2 months so she could save it. She read on Pinterest that hang it upside down and hairspray it. So
okay.
I don't know if it worked or not, but
well,
I'm hoping.
It was in the closet.
Yeah, in the dark.
In the dark. That's what you do.
Oh,
You know, unless you want to pay a lot of money to have it freeze dried. But yes. And by the time she goes off to college, she's going to leave it there, and then a couple of years later, you can get rid of it.
Yeah, probably. Okay, well, is there anything you want to tell anybody that's watching?
Well, we just implemented a greeting card that you can actually create yourself. And it's available on our website. You go to the card where it says cards, and it brings up card aisle. You can download a picture from your phone and put on the front of the card. You can put any message on it that you want to say, or you can use one of those that are already preset in the system. But once you do that, then it prints off here. It's really nice.
Wow.
And talk about personalizing.
Yeah.
For instance, if you wanted to, let's say, heaven forbid, that your best friend passed away, okay, and you have a picture of you two on your phone. Well, you could print that off and send that to the family and say your sentiments in there, like, she's my best friend and I'll love her forever.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, and that way they would have that picture that they may not have ever seen before because it was on your phone and not theirs. Or just anniversary, or we just passed Valentine's and people put the picture of them and their Valentine on the front of the card. So that's a new item we have available here.
Oh, that's good. Or even just because.
Or just because.
Doesn't have to be a holiday.
Exactly. Hint, husband.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Hint, husband. Yes. We just finished a bridal show, East Dallas bridal show that was held down here at the Brown House this weekend, and I like to give out the cards to the brides to be, and I tell them to write on the back, "Honey, I love you," in flowers, and stick it in the husband's wallet. And my business cards are pink, and so when the husband opens the wallet, he's going to see that pink card and wonder what that is. He'll pull it out and he'll say Wylie Flower Shop, and like wonder why it's there. Turn it over, he'll have a note from his person for his bride that says, "Honey, I love you," and flowers, and then my number's right there.
That's cute.
So little tricks like that makes a bride smile.
Right.
And it would really make her smile if she got unexpected flowers. Because the best time to send flowers is for no reason at all,
That's what I always say.
because they won't be expecting it.
Okay, anyway, okay, well, I appreciate your time,
Mhm.
and I love the history about the building and your
Family
star,
and-
and that's really
Yes.
nice. I didn't know there was that much history to it.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, I can imagine if you've
Well,
been here that long.
I was raised in the flower shop. Where the Baptist Church steeple is where the hospital was when I was born. Mom had me on Labor Day, and she brought me back and shoved me in a flower box under her workbench. So I was raised in the flower shop, and I'd go down the street, have coffee with old men. I wouldn't drink coffee, but you know, I was raised on the streets of Wylie, and it was a good childhood. Then I decided I didn't want the flower shop when I grew up, and I went to law school, and I became an attorney, and I am an attorney. I have a special needs son, and it was getting difficult. I had to take him to therapy sessions 10 times a week. So that wasn't fair to my practice or to my employer. So I thought, well, being raised on the streets of downtown was good. It was always there. Mom was always there. I can always be there for Cole. So I brought him, and we came back and bought the shop when he was almost 3. And he was raised in the flower shop just like I was.
That's nice.
So he's 27 now.
That's nice. I hope at 3 he was too old to stick him in a flower box, though, right?
No, he,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Even
he's
a
big
second.
enough to put. We have big flower boxes, so
Okay.
yeah, you can put. In fact, I have a picture of in the office on the other side was when he was little, and I have this bear, or he had this bear sleeping bag, and it's down there in the floor, and him and my dad are laying down there together, sleeping, taking a nap.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's good memories. Good memories. That's what this business is all about.
Yeah,
Making memories.
right. Okay, well, I appreciate your time again, and thank you for having us in here.
I appreciate you coming in.
And if anybody has any questions for Pam, I'm going to have all of her contact information. We have email, website, Facebook. She has Facebook, phone number. We'll have it all at the end of this video.
I'd rather have a phone call
Okay,
than on social media, because I'm over 50 and I don't know all the ins and outs of social media, so
Okay, so
I may
just call
miss
her.
it. Just call me.
Yeah, we'll just put the number up then.
You can put my website, because it's a really good website.
Yeah.
My husband actually developed the website for
I've been
us.
on it. It is a good
So-
one. So yeah, we'll put the website and phone number up there. But if you have any questions, if you want to plan your wedding, if you need to plan a funeral, whatever, just a banquet for a company, whatever you need.
Just the everyday I love you, or just because.
Yeah, call her up. She'll help you out. She'll help you design it. Bring her pictures. Right?
That's right.
Okay.
Or find us one on their website.
Right.
It's very nice to meet you.
You too.
And
Thank
thank you
you.
for having this interview.
Thank you.